Julie Jensen says she believes school liaison officers are supposed to break up fights between students in a way that de-escalates the situation and doesn't hurt the kids. But she says that's not what happened to her daughter on Tuesday morning at Rock Island High School.
I was kind of in shock. Like, what do you mean her arm is dislocated?
Julie Jensen says she was on her way to meet with school officials when she got a call from Rock Island High School. Her daughter had been in a fight, and she says the school liaison officer who pulled the girls apart dislocated her arm. We asked the school district for a response, and an official neither confirmed nor denied what Ariana says happened. The district only says there was an incident, and they're investigating it.
I do remember being face down on the ground, and I had my other hand behind my back, and he was pulling on it very hard, and I said, "You're hurting my arm," and he told me no, he was not.
Ariana says the way the officer allegedly lifted her off the ground also put further strain on her arm.
When he picked me up by my arm to put me on my feet, so all my body weight was on one arm for that short period of time.
Ariana, who is now wearing a brace holding her left shoulder in place, says the pain was excruciating.
A lot of pressure. It felt like a lot of pulling. Like I couldn't get comfortable no matter how I was. It just felt like this whole side of me was heavy. It was throbbing. My muscle was spazzing. I've never felt a pain like that.
Ariana's mom picked her up from school and took her straight to the emergency room.
I've known this officer. He's been a liaison for a while. I was mad. I was angry. Like, why would you do this to a child?
The medical records Julie shared with KWQC state that Ariana spent 2.5 hours in the ER and received sedatives and painkillers at the hospital. Ariana and her mother say all they want is an apology.
What you did was wrong. You used excessive force on my child and ripped her arm out from its socket. At the very least, you owe her an apology. I don't want anything ill to happen to the officer. This was something that could have been avoided. Like, I feel like I do deserve an apology because it's just something, it's something that you did.
Ariana competes on the Rock Island varsity track team, and she and her mom say they worry about whether her shoulder will ever be the same. We reached out to the Rock Island police, and they say they don't know much about the incident at this time, and that since it involves a juvenile, it will limit the discussion significantly.